I hope this wasn't too much of an inconvenience.
No, Stephanie, I was leaving the office anyway. I appreciate you coming over, Caroline. Would you like some coffee? No, thank you. I'm curious as to why you wanted to see me.
Well, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm very concerned about my son. I realize he's a grown man, but honestly, I think a very sensitive person would empathize with my feelings about this.
We're talking about Thorne.
Well, of course.
And your concern is?
I know that Ridge is going to make a decision between you and Brooke.
Yes, that's true, he is.
And naturally, you're hoping it's you.
Of course.
That's my concern.
Well, Stephanie, like you said, Thorne is a grown man.
Caroline, come on. If this was a normal situation, if there'd never been a sexual indiscretion between you and Ridge while you were married to Thorne, if that had never even happened, don't you really think it's asking too much of Thorne so quickly after a divorce that you would get together with his brother?
So you want me to stay away from Ridge forever? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I think for a very long time. I think that's just the way it has to be. Caroline, both of my sons are in love with you. I think that's a real threat to my family. Surely you can see that.
No, I can't. I cannot see how I'm threatening your family.
You must be joking. How many times have we had this conversation?
And Stephen, every time your concerns about Thorne are totally out of proportion to his state of mind. That Thorne is already going out, which is more than I can say. It's hardly been a month and he's already dating. So don't try to tell me that Thorne is devastated, because he's not. Quite frankly, he's recovering from our breakup better than I am.
Well, you've done it, haven't you? You've sold yourself a bill of goods, lock, stock, and barrel.
Stephanie, please don't do this to me again.
He is dating, but it isn't anything serious.
At least he's trying.
You're grasping at straws, Caroline. He's dating because he's trying to get over you. Believe me when I tell you it isn't working.
How do you know that?
Because I've talked to him. He's told me the effect it'll have on him if you become involved with Ridge. He spelled it out.
What exactly did he say to you?
He will not be able to handle it.
Well, that just puts my whole life on hold, doesn't it, Stephanie?
Only if it involves Ridge.
Ridge is the only man that I want.
It's going to have to change.
It's not going to just change.
You've got to consider Thorne. You've got to think about him.
I have been thinking about him for the past year. Now I finally have to think about myself.
Damn it! You are not the only person involved in this.
All right, listen to me, Stephanie. Now, I am not going to take the entire burden for this situation. Thorne is not some innocent victim here. Do you remember the love letter that Ridge wrote to me? The one that Brooke intercepted? Who do you think encouraged her to do that? It was Thorne. That letter would have changed everything if I had gotten it before the morning I was supposed to marry Thorne, but I didn't. Now, Stephanie, if Ridge wants me, if he chooses me over Brooke, then he's going to have me, and he's going to have all of me. And we're not going to wait, not for you, not for Thorne, not for anybody. We will be married immediately.